Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's July 7th, 2020, and I'm broken down here with a dead alternator. I don't know, who knows? I don't know anything about fucking cars. I really could care less. Although those guys make a lot of money. Anyway, while I'm waiting to be rescued, I'm in a safe place. Don't worry, guys. No problem. I'm actually in a park. Um, it gives me a little time to catch up with you guys. Okay, let's talk about a couple things first off. One thing, the weather here in New York. Okay, on Memorial Day weekend, I got those tomato plants and I planted them at that point. And at that point, it dropped down to about 40 degrees. I had to bring the plants inside. As you can see, they're all potted, so it was no big deal. Now, if I had a yard or something like that, where anyway, it would have been a problem. Let me just put it to you that way. Or you could have wrapped it or something like that. But my point is, Memorial Day weekend, it dropped down to 40 degrees, and then right after that, I would say, I think Thursday or Friday, the temperature started going up, um, and it stayed there to 85 degrees every morning. I woke up on the terrace. It said 85 degrees. 85 degrees every fucking morning I woke up. Okay, so that's wacko weather here. All right, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe it's just a trend. Maybe this happens every 50 years or 80 years. I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like this ever happening. Okay. I do know that they're chemtrailing us every single day, before, after storms. Yeah, the chemtrails are the lines in the sky that are straight, and they morph and they get bigger. Sometimes they even, combine with other clouds. But they're a little sneaky, though. They like to do the chemtrails behind the clouds now. So I don't know what levels of the atmosphere there are, but whatever. Say the cloud level is at 20,000 feet or something like that. No, let's say 10,000 feet. The cloud level is. So they'll start chemtrailing at around 20,000 feet. What benefit that does, I don't know. It's all overcast here, so you can't even see the sky at this point. But this isn't the point I made this video. There's other things. Oh, okay. All right. So the weather, I covered that with you. It's very unusual. It's been 85 degrees for the last, almost a month now. And it doesn't look like it's going to get any, or cool down at all. I mean, it in a way, today is probably about 75 degrees. Hold on one sec. We got a visitor. All right, sorry about that. The landscapers are nice. Actually, they asked me if I wanted to jump, and I'm not 100% sure if that's the problem. So it could be the alternator, and no, they can't. I need our mechanic to come here and do it. Legally, they cannot do anything with the van. Anyway, that's not my point. So we are going to get a break in the weather. I think in the next today is going to be 79 degrees rather than 80, 85, 90. But then it's going to swoop back up. So that's very unusual, guys. All right. Number two, these asshole politicians. At the beginning of the COVID scare, and what a scare it was, millions of people. Wow. Right. Anyway, at the beginning, they decided to let out all of the criminals in jail. Okay, not all of them, but some of them between the ages of 20 to 40, and some of them who have low offensive crimes or something. That's what they want to make you think. But half these people were in gangs. And guess what they did? They got out of jail and they went back to their gangs. And they started gang banging everything and started shooting everything up in New York City. Okay, so now New York City is at 225% higher than it was in crime last year. And how could that happen? Why, the media will come on and tell you, oh, yes, it's because everybody's been cooped up. Bullshit. It's because of the asshole politicians who let these fucking criminals out. That's what it is. What do you think? They're going to go back and sit down and eat ice cream? No. They're going to go back to what they were doing. These idiots. I can't believe people don't see this shit. They don't see the trend. Okay? They're trying to destroy all of our history. They're trying to make you think that all of our history had slavery inside of it. Well, they weren't. Every president had slaves. All right? I mean, this is the mafia, pretty much, put together into these groups. All right? That's exactly the only way you compare it. I mean, these are organized crimes. They should be called terrorists, as far as I'm concerned, because that's what they do. And you know what? It's like 75% white kids, and the other 25% are black. So what are they? What are the white kids? And they're all college students. So you're telling me these college students have nothing to do, okay? Because obviously they're not going to college. Their schools are closed, and we're now into summer break. They're getting paid to do this. They don't even know what they're fighting for. That's the stupid thing about it. All right, more bullshit for you to sit there and talk about.
Hi, Chris, I'm en route. I just left Putnam
Hold
Hospital.
on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Looks like the rescue boat's on its way. Thank God. Okay. Anyway, so that's my take on that. That's just more distraction. It's a paid group. They don't know what they're fighting for. They're ripping down statues that have been there for 50 years. I mean, it's just bullshit. That's all it is. It's more nonsense for people to fight about and think that there's fear. I just can't understand why people can't see this. Now, another thing, the whole thing with the essential workers, non-essential workers. Oh, I'm sorry, millennials. You went out, you got your college education and possibly more than that. I think maybe you went on and got your master's degree in something, and then all of a sudden the politicians come over and tell you that you are a non-essential worker. You can't go back to work. Oh, that's too bad. All that work, huh? All that $125,000 debt that's floating up in the sky that every professor told you were going to become something, and then now they're telling you you're a non-essential worker. But they're putting people back to work now because I'm seeing a lot more traffic on the road. So the non-essential workers are going back to work. But think about it. Think about all of that time that you spent to become the business that you're in, and then all of a sudden somebody, most of them don't even have a college degree, which is even worse, tell you that you're non-essential. Your job is stupid. These fuckers. All the indoctrination they did to work, they forgot one. They missed something. They missed something, guys. I'm sorry, they missed something. All the indoctrination they did to you when you were a child, putting the globe in front of you, telling you that we live in space and Saturn's over there, and that's what you're looking up at the sky. It's everything is trillions of light years away, but they missed something. Sorry, elites, you missed something. You keep writing straight lines. Remember the penmanship? Oh, the penmanship. That's very important. You've got to write in a straight line. Even all of our papers like that. It's until they turn it into a curve, okay? That's when I think I'm going to say, no, this is enough. Enough of the indoctrination bullshit, okay? When you're going to see paper that's in a curve. They miss that, though. You see, they have everything in front of you that's a globe. Everything in front of you is a ball. They keep telling you live in space, but you're writing on straight lines. Don't curve it, guys. Please don't curve it, okay? Oh, man, it's just, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun on our flat earth. I mean, it's just something you have to do. All right, look, I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.